China's latest AI breakthrough has leapfrogged the world.
I think we should take the development out of China very, very seriously.
A game-changing move that does not come from OpenAI, Google, or Meta.
There is a new model that has all of the valley buzzing.
The AI industry is buzzing. A new name has entered the scene, and it's shaking things up in ways no one expected. Meet DeepSeek, a Chinese AI company that has taken Silicon Valley by storm, seemingly out of nowhere. If you thought OpenAI, Google, or Meta had AI all figured out, think again. DeepSeek is rewriting the rules, and here's why it's being called a serious threat to all the major players in AI. What makes DeepSeek so different, and how did it become the talk of the tech world overnight? Let's break it down.
But from a Chinese lab called DeepSeek.
It's opened a lot of eyes of what is actually happening in AI in China.
What took Google and OpenAI years and hundreds of millions of dollars to build, DeepSeek says took it just 2 months and less than $6 million.
For years, the AI landscape has been dominated by a few familiar names. OpenAI with its powerful GPT models, Google with its DeepMind projects, and Meta trying to make waves with Llama. These companies set the standard for what AI could do, but with great power comes high prices, complex systems, and, for many users, limited accessibility. Enter DeepSeek, an AI startup based in China. Until recently, almost no one outside niche tech circles had heard of it. But the launch of DeepSeek R1 changed everything. This large language model, LLM, isn't just another AI. Its capabilities and the way it operates have made even industry giants pause. The buzz began with comparisons to OpenAI's O1 model, one of the most advanced AI systems available. DeepSeek R1 has been favorably compared to O1 on certain benchmark tests, standardized evaluations used to measure how well an AI can reason, answer questions, and solve problems. Yet DeepSeek achieved this with significantly fewer resources. While OpenAI's O1 is costly to operate, DeepSeek R1 was reportedly trained for a fraction of the cost, estimated at around $5 million. It's no wonder everyone's paying attention. What makes DeepSeek R1 a game changer?
They have the best open source model, and all the American developers are building on that.
I'm Deirdre Bosa with the Tech Check Take, China's AI breakthrough.
DeepSeek R1 isn't just impressive, it's disruptive. Let's start with performance. This model excels in reasoning tasks, tackling complex problems with what AI researchers call chain-of-thought processing. It breaks problems into smaller steps, solving them sequentially. This approach allows it to answer intricate questions and even reflect on its own analysis, a capability previously seen in only the most cutting-edge AI systems. But performance isn't the only reason DeepSeek R1 is grabbing headlines. It's also significantly cheaper to operate. OpenAI's models, while powerful, come with steep costs, especially for enterprise users. By contrast, DeepSeek's API costs are more than 90% lower than OpenAI's equivalent. This isn't a small difference. It's a game changer for developers, startups, and businesses looking to integrate AI into their workflows without breaking the bank. Then there's accessibility. DeepSeek R1 is fully open source. This means anyone can download the model, modify it, and fine-tune it for specific tasks. Developers have already adapted the model to run on mobile devices and integrated it with other open-source tools. Compare that to OpenAI's O1, which is only available to paying subscribers on the ChatGPT Plus or Pro tiers. It's clear why DeepSeek's approach is resonating with the AI community. Another standout feature is web search integration. DeepSeek R1 connects directly to the internet, enabling it to pull real-time information to enhance its responses. OpenAI's GPT-4-based models don't offer this functionality at their top tier, giving DeepSeek another edge. But perhaps the most surprising aspect is that DeepSeek doesn't require users to be software engineers. Its free website and mobile app bring advanced AI capabilities to everyday users. It's AI for the masses, not just for enterprises or tech-savvy individuals. The arrival of DeepSeek R1 has sent shockwaves through the AI industry. For companies like Meta and OpenAI, this isn't just competition, it's a wake-up call. Meta, which positioned itself as a leader in open-source AI with its Llama models, now faces stiff competition. Why? Because DeepSeek's open-source approach has gained significant traction in terms of adoption and capability, all while requiring fewer resources. OpenAI, on the other hand, faces a different challenge. For years, it was seen as the beacon of accessible AI, with its mission to democratize artificial intelligence. But over time, OpenAI's models have become more commercialized, with high subscription fees and restricted APIs. Now, DeepSeek R1 is being hailed by some as a return to what OpenAI once aspired to be, an open, accessible AI platform for everyone. The industry reaction has been telling. Jim Fan, a senior researcher at NVIDIA, pointed out the irony, saying, "We're living in a timeline where a non-US company is keeping the original mission of OpenAI alive. Truly open, frontier research that empowers all." Others on social platforms have drawn comparisons to Robinhood, suggesting DeepSeek is taking AI from the tech elite and giving it to the masses. But it's not just about symbolism. DeepSeek's cost advantages have real-world implications. Businesses that couldn't afford to use OpenAI's expensive APIs now have an alternative. And for developers frustrated by the lack of control over proprietary models, DeepSeek's open-source nature is a breath of fresh air. The bigger question, though, is how this will impact the market. If DeepSeek R1 can deliver similar or better results at a fraction of the cost, what incentive is there to stick with pricier alternatives? It's a dilemma that no doubt has executives at OpenAI, Google, and Meta reevaluating their strategies. While DeepSeek R1's rise has been impressive, it's not without controversy. As a Chinese company, DeepSeek operates under China's strict regulations, which include content censorship. For instance, when users in the US asked DeepSeek about politically sensitive topics like the 1989 Tiananmen Square protests, the model either avoided the subject or entered a loop of vague responses. Critics argue this is a significant drawback. In a globalized world, AI models need to be neutral and capable of addressing a wide range of topics without bias. DeepSeek's approach raises questions about how much influence government regulations have over its operations. That said, OpenAI isn't without its own restrictions. Its models refuse to answer many questions about sensitive or adult topics, albeit for different reasons. The comparison highlights an important reality. No AI system is entirely free from limitations, whether imposed by governments, corporate policies, or ethical considerations. However, there's a key difference. DeepSeek's open-source nature allows users to take the model offline and modify it as needed. This gives them more control and potentially mitigates some censorship concerns. Still, for those wary of relying on technology from a geopolitical rival, DeepSeek's origins in China remain a sticking point. DeepSeek's arrival is more than just a win for developers or small businesses. It's a potential shift in the global AI landscape. Its affordability and efficiency could spark a new wave of automation across industries. With API costs reportedly up to 90% lower than OpenAI's, even small businesses that previously couldn't afford advanced AI can now adopt these tools. Tasks that once required human effort, from customer support to data analysis, could soon be fully automated, fundamentally changing the job market. But this isn't just an economic story. DeepSeek is a direct challenge to US dominance in AI. For years, Silicon Valley has led the charge, but DeepSeek's success embodies China's rapid ascent in technology. By leveraging fewer resources, navigating around US sanctions, and releasing open-source models, China is positioning itself as a formidable player in AI innovation. ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok, recently launched Dubao 1.5 Pro, another high-performing model. Together, these efforts demonstrate that DeepSeek is not an isolated breakthrough. It's part of a broader Chinese strategy to rival and potentially surpass the US in cutting-edge AI. DeepSeek's impact is clear. It's democratizing AI while signaling a shift in the balance of power. The game has changed, and everyone is paying attention. The success of DeepSeek has left OpenAI and other tech giants at a crossroads. While OpenAI has not officially announced integrating the O3 reasoning model into free ChatGPT tiers, the company has consistently expressed its commitment to enhancing accessibility to advanced technology. This signals that OpenAI recognizes the need to remain competitive. However, matching DeepSeek's affordability and open-source flexibility presents a significant challenge. To remain relevant, companies might lean into proprietary strategies. Think of the Android-iPhone analogy. Android captured the mass market with its open-source model, but Apple maintained dominance in the high-end segment by offering a polished, proprietary experience. OpenAI could focus on enhancing its premium offerings while maintaining a distinct quality advantage over open-source competitors. Innovation will also be critical. From improving reasoning speed to reducing operating costs, the giants will need to push boundaries to differentiate their products. Partnerships with industries beyond tech, like healthcare or education, could give proprietary models a unique edge. The question isn't just how OpenAI will respond, but how quickly. With DeepSeek and other challengers gaining ground, the window for adaptation is shrinking. Is DeepSeek the future? DeepSeek's emergence represents a seismic shift in the AI industry. Its affordability, accessibility, and open-source nature have made it a disruptor like no other. It's forcing industry leaders to rethink their strategies, creating opportunities for smaller businesses, and challenging traditional notions of AI ownership. In many ways, DeepSeek feels like a return to the original ideals of AI, tools that are powerful yet available to all. But the road ahead is uncertain. OpenAI, Meta, and other major players won't back down easily. With resources, research, and brand loyalty on their side, they still have the potential to outpace DeepSeek in the long run. So, is DeepSeek a passing disruption or the beginning of a new AI era? Only time will tell. If you've made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.